What you're about to hear will shock you. Everyone knows that there is a widening income gap between the rich and the poor. But did you know the 85 richest people on Earth now have as much money as the bottom half of the world's population? That's right, according to a report released this year by Oxfam International, the richest 85 people on the planet have as much wealth, about $1.7 trillion, as one half of the entire human race, about 3.5 billion people. Those 85 people are part of the world's richest 1%, a group that has amassed about 46% of the world's wealth, or $110 trillion. This top 1% has 65 times the total wealth of the bottom half of the world's population. Pretty shocking, right? Now, income inequality is growing worldwide, but there's one country that has led the world in wealth concentration, and that is the USA. The percentage of income held by the richest 1% in the USA has grown nearly 150% over the past 30 years, while the bottom 90% of Americans have become poorer. Obama recently called this expanding gap between the rich and the poor a bigger threat to the US economy than the enormous federal budget deficit. And a report released this year by the Sadoff investment research firm found that the top 1% of wage-earning households in the US bring in about $1.2 million per year. That's 41 times as much as the average income for all wage earners who bring in just $40,000 per year. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, you have two choices. Number one, you can do what most people do, and that's resent the wealthy. Or number two, you can become one of them. Some people say that wealthy people are greedy, but studies show that people also view them as harder working and more intelligent. And the truth is, many of us want to be wealthy. Even if you're not motivated by material possessions, I'm sure you want enough money to be financially free, to be able to do what you want when you want to do it, go on vacation when you please, travel the world, have enough money in the bank account to not have to worry about bills, debt, your mortgage, or car payments. Do you want these things? Of course you do. But in our current economy, it's becoming harder and harder to achieve financial freedom unless you figure out the secret the wealthy use to amass their fortunes. The secret is right in front of your nose, even though you might not recognize it. It can be extremely easy for you to grasp, but only if you know what you're looking for. I spent years searching for it, coming close, and then having it all fall through my fingers like sand. And then all of a sudden, in 2011, I got it. And once I had it, my income skyrocketed, and I kissed my money worries goodbye forever. Now, what is the secret to wealth? Well, if you stay with me for about 60 more seconds, I'm going to tell you. But first, I need to explain who I am and how I discovered this secret. My name's Matt Lloyd, and I'm from fairly humble beginnings. I grew up on a farm about 5 hours outside of Perth, Australia. And, while I never went hungry, my family was far from wealthy. I always knew I wanted something more, a better life. So, November 2008, I started trying to make money online, working out of my bedroom. Now, at the time, I was a university student, barely making $600 a week, mowing lawns and just doing this whole online marketing thing on the side. Then in early 2009, I dropped out of college. I committed myself to my online business entirely. I studied everything I could. I tried every product I could get my hands on, but I wasn't getting anywhere or making much money. That's actually a picture of the car I was driving at the time. Now, at the same time, I was also studying the wealthiest people on the planet, people like Warren Buffett, especially Warren Buffett, worth about $65 billion, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. I figured that if I could copy what they did, or even a part of what they had done, I might see some level of their success. In all, I studied about 500 of the wealthiest people on the planet, and I kept coming back to one big question. What made them their money? For some, it was real estate. For others, it was the stock market. But by far, the most common way they made their billions of dollars was, can you guess it? Owning their own business. About 76%, an overwhelming majority, own their own very profitable business. That was the secret, and when I realized this, it made perfect sense. Bill Gates had his own business, so did Branson, so did Zuckerberg, and they all rake in record profits. There was just one problem. I didn't have enough money or investors to launch a business. I wasn't some computer genius like Bill Gates. I didn't have an amazing invention like the iPhone, and I certainly didn't have business or management experience of any kind. But I did have one thing in my favor. Determination, pure, raw determination. So I use this determination to build a profitable online business from nothing. And if you keep watching this video, I'll show you how you can leverage my business and make $5,000 to $10,000 or more per month in extra income without creating your own products, without any business or management experience, without capital, investors, dealing with customers, returns, fulfillment, websites, without any of that stuff, and especially without leaving the comfort of your own home. Sound good? All right, back to my story. So there I was, I'm a college dropout, working 10 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, trying desperately to create an online business from nothing. I drove traffic, I built an email list, I created websites, products, sales funnels, and most importantly, a marketing system to tie it all together. Now it started slow at first, very slow. A sale here, another sale there, but then it snowballed. I began making money and lots of it. I put all my profits back into buying traffic, creating more offers, and hiring more staff and salespeople. I started putting on events all over the world, places like Fiji, Cabo San Lucas, Costa Rica, and I grew my company into what it is today, an international marketing powerhouse. I now run the fastest growing company in the home business niche on our planet. My company Mobe has paid out over $12 million to partners like you in 38 countries around the world, and we regularly bring in millions of dollars per month in sales. Now, I'm nowhere close to Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, but I'm definitely financially free, and it's all because I own my own business. Now, you might be thinking, well, okay, Matt, that worked for you, but I can't build a business from nothing. I understand most people are too busy with their family, their job, and the daily responsibilities of life to go and start their own business. And I get it, and that's okay. Which is why I want to make you an offer. Partner with me, and I will pay you a portion of my revenue. Here's how it works. The secret to wealth that I discovered was a marketing system that takes online leads and turns them into money. There's only 2 steps. Step 1, you bring me leads. Step 2, I give you money when I sell things to those leads. I call it my top tier business. It's generally just referred to as MTTB, so let's call it that for short. Now, when you join MTTB, I will pay you commissions of $1,000, $3,000, and $5,000 without you having to lift a finger. Here's how we split the money. All the revenue from the products my system sells are split 3 ways. I get a small cut of it, okay? That's my portion for coming up with the system. My salespeople get a cut, they get around 33%, and you get a cut, around 50%. Now, why would I give you more money than I keep for myself? Seems like a pretty dumb move for a successful businessman, right? Wrong. I give you the biggest piece to make it a complete no-brainer for you. The more attractive this is, the more partners I have bringing my company leads. And that results in a higher volume of sales, and I make more money in the long run. And so far, the revenue has been astounding. Here's John Chow, one of my partners, who's now made over $1.1 million in pure total commissions with the products sold through this very same system I'm now offering you. Then there's Shakir Hussain from the UK. Shakir's earned over $651,000 in total commissions. You can see why he's so happy. Terry Lamb has actually earned over $250,000 as well, using this exact same system. Now, you might have heard of some of these guys before, and some people out there might even consider them gurus or experts. But you don't need to be an expert or have any online experience to make money with MTTB. Here's some regular people that have made tens of thousands of dollars in commissions, and I want to show you these people just to prove you don't have to be some guru. There's a guy called Ken Favnoff. Now, when Ken came online, he really knew nothing. In his first 8 months, he was able to make $34,000 in commissions with this same system. Since then, Ken has made over $66,000 in total commissions using the system. Then there's Carolina Millen, a young lady from Chile. We've got partners all over the world in this, and she's earned over, or actually almost $250,000 in total commissions with this system. That's actually an older photo from November 2013, but she's actually earned quite a bit more since then. And here's Mike Morin. Mike, he actually made $6,203 in his first 30 days. And then he went and wrote this on Facebook. I'm not sure if you can read that, but he's talking about how he made a total of $9,000 from one customer in a 48-hour period using this same system that's now in front of you. And there's Mike getting a check. In total, since actually getting started, he's made over $110,000. Also, on top of the big commission checks, I'll also motivate you with other perks like these. A free Mercedes. Here's Junjun Lee from New York. That's him with the Mercedes that I pay for. Shelley Belcourt from Australia with her Mercedes. There's Mike Lee in the UK. That's him with his Merc. David Jukes from my hometown of Perth, Australia. Robbie Gonzalez from the USA with his Merc. I'll let you know how you can get your own Mercedes completely for free after you get started with MTTB. Now let's be honest here. You're probably watching this and you might be a little bit skeptical about these results and the whole idea of getting a brand new free Mercedes. And look, I don't blame you. There's a lot of hype in this industry, so I completely understand if you're somewhat skeptical. But all of these results, all of these photos are 100% real, and you should know that I could get myself into some very serious legal trouble if they weren't. Okay, so I just want you to know everything I'm showing you here is very real. With that said, I want to be clear. These results are not typical, okay? So I'm not saying to you that you're going to make $1 million by tomorrow with this system. It is going to take some work, okay? You do have to put in some time to generate the leads, but if you do, then there's nothing really stopping you from doing very well. You see, there's something different about MTTB that leads to this massive success. The key is high-ticket, top-tier programs that are sold to your leads. Your leads will eventually be sold into higher-priced and incredibly valuable programs by my phone sales team. And your commissions, every time they get a sale for you, will be $1,000, $3,000, and $5,000. That's without you having to lift a finger. Now this is the secret behind MTTB and what makes it so completely unique. By the way, my sales team is made up of 6 and even a couple 7-figure earners, and they are some of the best but not the pushiest salespeople in the industry. There is no one out there willing to give you a majority share of the back-end high-ticket sales. No one. I checked. Not only that, with MTTB, I'll even show you how to generate leads. That's right. I take care of everything after the leads come in, and I'll show you how to go and find these leads in the first place, even if you have zero experience online. MTTB comes with a simple, easy to understand training program that will show you how the system works and how to go and get leads for it. So here's what's included when you join MTTB today. What's going to happen is you'll log in just a moment. I'll show you how to get access, and when you do, you're going to see the 21 steps right there in front of you. So on your screen right now, you can see steps 1 to 3. If you scroll down, you will see more steps. Now, each step is broken down. It's got video, it's got text, and we explain to you in easy to understand language. You don't have to be some tech geek or anything like that to get it. We explain to you exactly how the business works, how you use it, and how it is that you get these big commissions. You can also see a calendar there. That's all the training online workshops that we have available for you. So you can actually get real support with this. Now, on top of that, you're also going to have your own personal top-tier business coach. You will get their phone number, their email address, and their calendar. You will actually be able to talk with someone, a real person, and have them walk you through this step by step by step. So you will never feel confused, lost. You will always have someone there, almost as if they're looking over your shoulder and telling you exactly what you need to do to get the money. This really is the internet's only done-for-you direct sales system that will deposit $1,000, $3,000, and even $5,000 checks into your bank account. And like I said, you'll get personal one-on-one coaching with one of my top-tier coaches. They will actually be there to guide you through everything you need. You'll get a simple 21-step training program to making you your first 1K, 3K, or 5K commissions with this system, including short, easy-to-watch videos and webinars. You'll get a professional sales staff that will make phone sales for you. You'll get done-for-you product fulfillment, payment processing, and customer service, so you don't ever have to worry about doing any of that for your customers. We do all of that for you. And you'll also get, at the end, access to a 30-day traffic made easy plan that will show you the most cutting-edge strategies for generating traffic online today, including YouTube, Facebook, and Google. Now, I could easily charge $1,000 or more for this program, easily, considering what we're talking about here and the fact that you're getting one-on-one coaching. Most coaching programs out there are $5,000 or possibly more, but I'm not going to do that. You see, I want to grow my business to $50 million in revenue by the end of this year, and I'm very serious about that. And the way that I see that we're actually going to reach that target and achieve that is by bringing on more partners like you. Then we've got further reach. So for that reason, I'm not going to charge you $1,000 or even $500. I won't even charge you $250. Your investment today is a small application fee of $49. That's it, just $49. Once you take care of this fee, we'll put you in touch with your coach who will ask you a couple simple questions to make sure you're a good fit for MTTB and also that we are a good fit for you. You will not be sold anything on this initial call. Now, think of this as a friendly interview. This is where we get to know each other and make sure we have a good fit. If you decide the program is not for you, no problem. We'll refund you on the spot. Just tell your coach there won't be any problems, there won't be any questions. They'll just happily, cheerfully refund you on the spot. Now, if we decide that this is a good fit, then you're in and we can get started and we can start going through those 21 steps. Once accepted, you'll get instant access to MTTB and your coach will be available to answer any questions that you have. Now, you should know that your coach is assigned according to your time zone and country. So if you're in Australia, you're going to get an Australian coach. If you're in America, you'll get an American coach. And we have coaches in the UK, Australia, the US, and a whole bunch of other countries too. So wherever you are in the world, you should be able to get someone local and who will be in your time zone. By the way, we will ask you to fill out a non-disclosure agreement. Some of the information you're going to be getting access to is highly proprietary and I want to keep it out of the hands of my competitors. But on top of that, here's what I'm going to offer you as far as the guarantee goes. I'm going to offer you my famous $500 cashback guarantee. Here's how that works. I am so confident in MTTB and this system that I'm now offering you that I'm willing to back it up with a $500 cashback guarantee. So complete the application right now and take care of your fee today. If you aren't accepted or you decide later that this just isn't for you, then we'll refund you your $49 investment. No questions asked. On top of that, if you go through the training and you don't make a commission within 30 days of completing those 21 steps, I will pay you $500 cash via PayPal or by check. Now, in order to make this, let's face it, very bold guarantee, there have to be some ground rules. Number one, you need to go through each of the 21 steps on the day it's assigned to you. You have to go through them and complete all of them. If you skip a step or do a step out of order, you forfeit the guarantee. Okay, so you must go through them and you must implement them. So does that sound fair enough? Good. So apply below to get started. There should be an application button somewhere below. Go ahead and click on that. You'll be taken to a page, and on that new page, it's going to have a form that looks just like this. Okay, and in that form, you want to put your name, your email, your phone number. That's important because the coach is going to want to call you. They're going to be working with you one-on-one. If you have Skype, put that in. If you don't, no problem. And then just go ahead, fill out the rest of the details, and click on Next Step. Now, after you fill out the form and talk to your coach and you're accepted, you will get instant access to the online members area. You will instantly become a partner in a very profitable business that pays you $1,000, $3,000, and $5,000 commissions just for finding leads. You will get personal one-on-one coaching to answer all of your questions and guide you through the process. And plus, I guarantee that you will make a commission within 30 days of completing the initial 21-step training, or I will pay you $500 cash out of my own pocket. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Apply below right now. Now, if you wait, then the rich will get richer and it will only become harder for you to maintain your current standard of living. So you really have two choices right now. You can watch from the sideline as other people make money with this, or you can join MTTB today and change your life. The choice is yours. Go ahead, click that button right now below, fill out your details. Let's get you started. Let's get you on a new path to a new financial future. I'll see you in the members area very soon.